quarterback matchups you're going to see all season long. Two stars colliding here. Welcome, folks, to the farm in Palo Alto, California, in the home stadium of the Stanford Cardinal. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Washington Huskies, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Stanford Cardinal. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Kirkstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Stanford will kick it off to get us underway. Bringing it out, it's Johnson. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. Quick throw to the left. And he's tackled immediately, so not much of a gain on the play. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial for kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the... And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Huskies. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
Well, all the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Quarterback making some changes at the line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Nice gain, moves the ball to the 47. Another first down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The defense scoops it up. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch it? Touchdown, Washington. A huge defensive score.
Oh, it's your worst nightmare if you're a quarterback. They bring the blitz. He doesn't recognize it. Ball goes on the ground. Defense does a great job of picking this thing up. That's exactly what they hope for. Catch the quarterback off guard. It works out, and it gets him a touchdown.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Stanford offense back out there on the field. comes a first down pass attempt. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Slides a quick throw. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Stanford getting set for the 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Contact as he threw it. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Caught. Completion. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Looking to throw yet again. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
The Cardinal offense lines up 1st and goal. Design quarterback run. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
2nd down and goal. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Defense looking for a stop on 3rd and goal. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Man, what a train wreck here. The past 3 plays have been so disappointing. They just can't punch it in. You're that close on 3rd down, and then the offensive line just gets dominated with the line of scrimmage, and you have a tackle for a loss. Is your confidence too shot to go for it? Seems like you better try for 3.
Looking to throw here. The pocket breaking down. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Backed up with the 1, he's going to throw it. That pass is caught. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Really good defenses put an emphasis on winning the early downs. That means holding your own on first and second down, so you force the offense to consistently have to try on third and long. That's exactly what's happened here in this series.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Scanning the field. It's long. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They make the stop, but the screen pass fools the defense enough to pick up first down yardage.
Tackle on the play at the 17-yard line.
So, Kurt, it's Washington in front. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. They pressure him and get it. A loss back to the 7-yard line.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
Grabbed by the receiver. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Hit as he released it. He's got it with room to run. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
This Washington offense is moving quickly down the field. And they'll run it with the draw play. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Man, the defensive coordinator has to be fired up about this play. The thing that he has to love is that his defense and their technique was right on point. They didn't lose their leverage. They stayed with the play and didn't just go after the quarterback.
Back to pass. It's long. It's caught. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Just a great play here by the corner. The offense completes the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a form tackle while driving the offensive player back in the process.
Third and very long. Can they make it 3 for 3 on third down conversions this drive? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes a quick catch. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. Coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Breaks into open space. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking for his big tight end. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there. Maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Second down after the incompletion. And the quarterback dropping back. Makes a quick grab. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
That catch makes it a more manageable third down. Try and muscle for the first down. Stopped on third for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now.
Offense facing.
Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
First down. They're going to throw the football. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. In the clear at the 25. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And looking to throw now on first down. Bringing pressure. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Pitch made on the left side. They made the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Of course, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
First and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Stanford. Tight end was wide open. How do they lose track of the big fella down there, Kirk?
I don't know. I wish I knew. The defense, to me, looks like they just were so locked in on defending the goal line, they forgot about the tight end. That'll probably be the easiest touchdown throw and catch we see in the game today.
Now they'll set up for the point after. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Johnson. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Well, here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. He'll hand it off. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's long. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense.
Boy, that was close to a safety. In fact, I thought with that sack we might see the referee step in there and put the two hands over his head, signaling that it was a safety, but somehow he's at the 1-yard line. Very fortunate to avoid giving up 2 points there.
Just able to get it away. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Little floater there, but it falls incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The ball is caught. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Huskies. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
Wow, that's a risky throw here, so close to the goal line. This defender makes this interception, Chris. Sometimes you see a guy hesitant. He might think about taking a knee. This guy didn't. It gave him momentum and the speed that he needed to be able to get to the end zone.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Huskies will kick this away to get the second half going. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Stanford offense is back out there on the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with the pass game. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring him down after a short gain there. Stanford comes to the line quickly here. Second down, we're going to throw it. Defense is coming after him. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Great execution here by this offense against zone coverage with a curl route. Hit that last step in your drop. You see where you want to go with it. Put it right on his shoulder for a first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. Pressure is coming. He makes the grab. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. The offense going with the hurry up. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They look to throw it here on second down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinal. The comeback is on.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And now to try here for the extra point. PAT is good and still trail though. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Johnson. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Offense is back out on the field now. Looking to throw. It's long. Grab down the middle. It's Freeman. Breaking free at midfield. Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense. Big game.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Now we run a draw play. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
How about the defense on this play right here? Chris, they go with a draw play to try to take an advantage of an aggressive defense. It's pin in their ears to get upfield. But instead, it's almost like the defense was expecting the run. They're not surprised at all. They make a great play.
Looking to pass here on second down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Washington.
Boy, an easy throw, an easy read, and an easy catch for the touchdown. I thought the receiver might have to call a fair catch. He was so open.
Now the important point after attempt. Attack on the PAT. It's a 2-touchdown lead now, 28-14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
28, Stanford, 14.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. The Stanford offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Looking right, this one caught. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. Stanford comes to the line quickly here. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looking for the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. Looking to throw it again. Fires it to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The Stanford offense is moving quickly down the field.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. He flips it to the back across the middle. Looks like Stanford will have the first down. And the long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. The throw complete to the running back underneath.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. Quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
Touchdown, Stanford, as they come roaring back now. They'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT up and good. We get a little bit closer. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Johnson. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Dropping back, it's Long. Looking to scramble. Goes to his right side there for the completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Lets it go quickly. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up 3rd down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Makes the catch downfield. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Running back has it on a screen now. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
Getting set. Here's second down. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's a quick grab. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Caught by the receiver. Gain of 15.
And as we wrap up the third quarter, check out the comparison of these big play wide receivers. Both guys have been lighting it up so far today. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Man, this defense can fly to the football as a group. That's great team pursuit. The quarterback a little unsure on whether he should keep it or pitch it, and the defense makes him pay for that with their speed.
Didn't expect to lose 4 in the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Looking to pass. It's long. He's going for a big play downfield. And it's intercepted. A crushing play. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Running out of time in the pocket. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And sack sets up second down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Second down, we're going to throw it. It's a short completion to the tight end. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He lets it rip. He makes the grab. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Touchdown, Cardinal. They finish off the scoring.
Oh, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
Extra point try coming now. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Johnson. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Huskies offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play. Now the back just had no chance there. The defense is all over the draw play to stop him behind the line.
Yeah, I don't know if they were tipped off or what, but they weren't fooled at all. You could tell the defense was dialed in, knew exactly what was coming, and made the tackle.
Wide open downfield. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Now it's 2nd down here. The clock has stopped, and we have just 2 minutes to play in this game now. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. It's a draw. That gained enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And there's the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made after a big gain.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? And the defense smothers him for no gain. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Throw to the running back in the flat. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a 3rd down.
They call the draw play here. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look. And they'll make an adjustment before this important play. So tie game, 4th quarter. They're going to go for it on this 4th down. And a timeout is called late in this tie game. Crucial choices coming up. convert. He'll drop back. Caught quickly. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
It leads to second down.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Short throw complete to the tight end. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the football. Finds an open target on the left side.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
They look to throw it here on second down. The pass rush closing in. Looks at the sideline, and it's complete, barely inbounds. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And he'll drop back here on third down. Takes a shot at the end zone. Trying for a pick six to win the game.
Oh, that is a tough decision by this quarterback. What a mistake. And now it's simply the kicking game. This defense better come out and be ready either to get a turnover or push this line of scrimmage back as far as they can.
So this defense now needs to come up with something special to make a play to stay in this game in OT. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
I like that you trust your running back and you're still trying to run the football. But you got to be careful. You get into overtime, this defense is thinking not just stop this runner, but try to rip that ball out as well.
We'll see what the strategy is on third and short, where they just try to position the ball for a game-winning field goal attempt. Scanning the field. It's long. Receiver makes the catch. Looks like Washington will have the first down.
He's tackled.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. The shotgun running play call. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. The guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Interesting call coming up on third and medium. You don't want to lose yardage. You got to position your kicker for a potential game-winning field goal try. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And now the defense will spend a timeout to talk strategy here before this crucial play coming up. So here we go. We'll set up for a walk-off chip shot to win it here in overtime. Game winner.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the